Hey everybody, we are teaching Tilt Brush. This time we're going to look at our 2020 headset Roundup. That's right, we're going to look at the different styles of headsets that are available out now as of December 1st, 2020. Because there's a whole bunch of them, and some of them will have slight differences. We're going to break them down into three main categories, based on the type of headset and the type of tilt brush you're going to be using. There is one overall tilt brush connected to poly.google.com, but depending on the system you're using, there may be slight differences. So the first standard way of using tilt brush, we're going to call the PC category. I'm going to write a little bit smaller just so I can fit everything up here today. The PC category includes anything using Steam VR and anything using the Oculus Store, but for a Rift, a PC-based system. We'll get into details in a moment. Part 2, the second most common way of using tilt brush, is the Quest system. This includes both Quest 1 and Quest 2, but not the Rift. These are specifically for the standalone versions. So the Quest is its own version, and I'm going to again write a little bit smaller so we can fit the third one on the end here. The third one being our PlayStation friends. Right now, it's the PS4 is the one using the PlayStation VR, but the PlayStation 5 that's coming out is also compatible. So we'll be talking about all three of these ways of using tilt brush, what the differences are, and what you can expect out of it. Now here in the program, we are using the PC version. We are using Steam VR's version of tilt brush. There are a whole bunch of different headsets that fall into that category, including the classic Vive and the Vive Pro are both PC-based. The new Valve Index, which is a lot of fun and is the one we're actually using here in the system. Also, we have the new HP Reverb. The G2 is the new system that's the newest VR system that's out. That's very high end. It is fully Steam VR compatible. So let's bring that where you can see this. And these are some of the systems. This also includes things like the Pimax and the Samsung Odyssey. Anything that plugs into a Windows-based computer or any other based computer that is Steam compatible, that lets you then download Tilt Brush and plays it using these systems. Now, this is the most powerful, the most robust version. This is the one that Google is using the most as well. This is the one that has all the capabilities. It has autosave. It has exporting in the different formats. This is the one that can do the sphere trick. Easily, well, maybe not easily, but consistently at least. The PC is the version that also has the most variety in controllers and headsets. All controllers have the same basic functions as far as painting, thumb choices, undo, that type of thing. So regardless of what type of PC system you're using and the headset you're using, you've got the most capability. The size of your paintings are only limited by the RAM of your computer, that type of thing. So there's a lot more going on under the hood on this device, and Tilt Brush lets you take advantage of that. In the actual controls settings themselves, you can see the PC has much more possibility than going all the way back to modem and mobile-based systems like the Quest. So the PC, most common, most powerful headsets, most capability. Quest, this includes both, let's get back to our paintbrush here, both the Quest 1 and Quest 2, but specifically in standalone mode. If you actually get the cable that lets you link, then you're actually taking the capability of the PC and you're not concerned about the Quest system itself. You're actually switching to a PC mode. But if you don't have the link, or if you want to go standalone, maybe take it outside, take it to the beach, that type of thing, both Quest systems do have the same capability. Now, even though you get this through the Oculus Store, there is a difference between the standalone Quest and, for example, if you use the Rift, which is linked to a PC, or the link cable, it is using the other method. So don't think you're getting all the capability of a PC unless you're actually connecting to the PC. Now, the biggest differences include no autosave. It's up to you to save regularly. Also, it can't do the perfect sphere tool. We're hoping a new build will let us do that, but the current build of the Quest tilt brush can get you a perfect circle, but not the perfect sphere tool. Both other systems, PS and PC, can do that, but the Quest cannot do the sphere tool. So it is a little more limited. What's nice is, even if you don't have the link, you can connect the Quest to a PC computer to get into its file storage. That lets you transfer files and mess with configs and things like that. So it is capable of a lot of the things, just not quite as powerful, not many of the automated things. Again, we're hoping they'll do an update to the Quest branch soon, but we'll see. It's entirely up to them. That's the main difference, is fewer capabilities. Now remember, the Quest on standalone is also using a mobile-based video system, which means it's not as powerful as a nice video card in a PC. So you'll notice it'll hit limitations a little faster. Things like animated brushes have been simplified to allow you to get a little more oomph out of it. Do use your settings to try to set your capabilities to whether your system can handle more power or needs to drop back to the simpler systems. But the Quest is one of the more limited systems just because of what's on board. Now the PlayStation, we've got the PlayStation 4 for doing PSVR at the moment, but the 5 is also coming out. The 5 will be compatible with PSVR systems. It will access the same programs, so you can use Tilt Brush even if you're getting the new system. PSVR works with both. Now what's nice is the PlayStation can do the sphere trick. It's not as tight. It's not as detailed as the PC sphere, but it will give you a loose spiral of your brush, making a sphere. So it does have a few technical capabilities. Now it is running a smaller system than the PC, so you'll still have memory limitations before the computer will. You still will have detail limitations. They do use the slightly simplified animations, that type of thing. But overall, the main tools are going to be the same, and the way you use them is going to be the same, whether you're on PlayStation, Quest, or any of the newer headsets, including the HP Reverb G2, including the newer Index from Valve, that type of thing. So regardless of the way you're doing virtual reality, Tilt Brush still can do everything we're trying to do. The way to see which version of Tilt Brush you're using, if you take your brush hand and spin it around to look at the palm of your hand, it'll bring up a little message card showing you what version. As of December 1st, 2020, we are using version, let's get this backwards here, 23.3 of the Tilt Brush build. So it's got all these capabilities, all these limitations, but have fun with it. See if you can push it to see what it can do on your system. Thanks for joining us. I hope this gives you an idea of what you're getting into if you don't have VR just yet. And depending on your system, you can see that overall Tilt Brush is still going to be the same, but it's really mostly the hardware, the memory capability that it's going to run into your limitations. The best part about all this is they are all compatible with Poly. Poly.google.com is the place where we can upload and save these paintings. So I can actually go onto my Quest, make a painting, upload to Poly, then link to the PC, pull in that sketch, and export or do whatever other things I want with it. The actual things ourselves, even with the PlayStation, if your PlayStation can connect to the internet, it can access your Google account in Poly and we can start playing with all the pieces. So have fun with it. We're going to do this every time there's another major update of headsets, as well as another update of Tilt Brush, just to keep you guys appraised of what's going on and to let the people who are just getting started be aware of whatever system you use. We're going to try to keep you posted on what it's capable of. Thanks for watching. Let us know if you have questions in the comments below. We try to build new videos based on what you guys want to learn. So go ahead and subscribe. Let us know. We do this all the time on youtube.com/shamelessmayhem. And we have a whole playlist of over 80 of these Tilt Brush episodes. So take a peek. Let us know what you think. Let us know what else you'd like to learn. Thanks for joining us and have fun.